Kenyans doing us proud there as they run the world. Now, government's plan for restructuring of the entire workforce at the Mumias Sugar Company will kick off any time from now. Deputy President William Ruto, who made an impromptu visit to the company, says the company's board will also be required to explain why it is 3 months behind the schedule of the bailout and recovery plan by the government. His unannounced tour caught everyone unawares, and no member of the management was at hand to receive him. Similar impromptu visits were also conducted at the Eldoret as well as Bungoma National Cereals and Produce Board, where he inspected the fertilizer depots.
Saturday morning, and Deputy President William Ruto arrives at Mumias Sugar Company unannounced in this private car and without his security detail. He was on an impromptu tour of the company on a fact-finding mission on how the sugar milling company is picking up after last year's 1 billion shilling rescue plan by government. And when he was done, it was time for hard questions.
The board is 2 months, actually 3 months behind schedule. Kwa hiyo plan tuliwapatia. So tunataka kujua kutoka kwao what the problem is.
The DP has challenged the company's management to work round the clock and increase its daily output from current 450 metric tons to 700, like it was previously before the company collapsed.
Sasa tunataka restructuring ya the whole workforce ya Mumias from top to bottom, so that we can have enough men and women doing the right jobs, so that this factory can produce at maximum.
Ruto, who was joined by MPs Benjamin Washiali and Bernard Shinali, added that cane development is the next government intervention to ensure there is sufficient cane for the factory.
Pia tumepatia instructions to the board ya kwamba we want to do a rights issue. Ngawaje tuko na challenges ya rights issue, so that we can raise another 3 or 4 billion shillings to turn around this factory and to make sure we have enough money. We have enough money to pay farmers on time and to carry out cane development around the nucleus and the other farmers that are around here.
His next stop was at the Bungoma National Cereals and Produce Board, where equally he caught the management unawares. He was here to inspect and verify the status of government subsidized fertilizer that is being stocked in the depot.
Nataka hiyo mambo ya subsidy iweze kufikia mkulima, isipotee hapa katikati kwa watu wafanyabiashara ama watu mabroka.
At the Eldoret NCPB, he found farmers queuing for fertilizer with no one attending to them.
Kabla ya tarehe 10 mwezi wa 4, which is in the next 2 weeks, hiyo mbolea yote itakuwa imefika hapa kwenu. Kila siku watu wa cereals wamepanga ile deliveries itafanywa katika kila depo hii ya Eldoret, ya Tarbo, ya hapa Moi's Bridge, ya all the way, all areas ambayo sasa ni msimu wa kupanda.
In his 3 impromptu stopovers, the DP was only accompanied by his 2 daughters, no security detail or even official vehicles. Duncan Hemba, KTN News.